You got knocked the fuck out.
Damn!
I had to. Ladies and gentlemen.
We just did 2 references from the same movie.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dreaded part.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I didn't even fully tell you what I was telling you off screen, or off mic. Yeah, I actually effed up on this, and I actually had the waking up from part from number 8, and the riddle for number 9 instead of number 7. So there was like a whole 2 minutes because of cutscenes, and that's the reason why the video is now 13 minutes instead. Because I edited it out, and it was like a nightmare. I was tired and everything. I stayed up just to edit that. Well, to edit these 5 parts that I've uploaded. Yeah. No. God. So, remember what I said earlier about me not wanting to fight something underwater? Yeah. Oh, and this is where you can see that was an editing flub, because I had to put that in, and just, yeah. Even Aggro doesn't want to go to this one. I would have actually done this one around the same time that I did our last recording session, but the thing was, I was suffering from headaches at the time. I was already stressed out, so I just gave up. There are actually 2 ways of getting to this Colossus. One is through a valley. We have to go almost the way that we went to get to Gaius, number 3. Yeah, that's how we start, and then we make a branch. Once we get across this little stone bridge, then we can make a choice. We can either go through the valley to the left, or we can actually go around and like through the desert to the right.
To the left, or to the right, It's your choice, my friend.
I'm going to the right, because every time I go to the left, I get confused. Now, I was trying to be epic. Yeah. I was trying to be epic and show off how beautiful everything looks as you're riding by. And, yeah. So, I will be pointing out where you can go, like right here. I'm going to start kind of aiming in the opposite direction. Yeah, come on, see, this is where the camera starts screwing with me. And so after this part, I switched the camera control back to inverted, because it's just not working anymore for me. But yeah, you can go that way. The light doesn't look like, oh, okay, you're supposed to go that way. But I think that's supposed to be like the shortest way to get to it. But this way, which I believe according to the Team Ico wiki says is the long way, it's actually the more efficient way, because then you don't have to go through like these dark corners and corridors and get confused and turn around. But the choice is yours, because you're going to get back here. Well, you're going to arrive at this junction regardless, because both ways lead to that same area.
It opens it a lot for adventure.
Yeah.
Adventure! Ho!
Where's my money? You've been out all over the world. Where's my money? No. Yeah, too. So originally, as far as I know, traveling out here took about 6 minutes.
How long did the fight take?
22 minutes. For one,
That's gotta be fun to edit.
it was a nightmare, because I kind of am hydrophobic, so just I had to like edit and just it's a good thing that I didn't do this live, or else you guys would have been hearing me bitch out. So that area where I just turned to the left, that's where you come out if you went through the valley. I'm already.
That's not Louis.
Well, I'm actually alright about Lugia at this point, considering Lugia is actually rather kind of, okay when it compared to this motherfucker. Although,
I think motherfucker's an understatement for this dude.
although there's nothing wrong with this one all that much. Aggro, you stay here. Even though I'm going to call Aggro like an idiot because I'm confusing this with Grand Theft Auto and I'm tapping the X button. Yeah.
Following me was like, you called me, why are you running away?
Don't be scared, I love you.
Love me.
Alright, so you could just jump in the water, but I'm going to be, I'm going to be all, Mr. like, cinematic and go all the way up this winding spire. This is actually a nice view.
There should be a freaking counter for the time to do that.
Alright, so you should see some lights in the water. There they are. God, I'm already like, ugh.
Oh,
So if I dive right in,
here we go.
boom, and now it automatically starts. We're about to go underwater. I'm sorry if you have a fear of things underwater, especially gigantic things.
I don't have a fear, they just creep me the fuck out.
Seriously. There it is. The electric eel.
It's freaking water Rayquaza.
Pretty much. That shit scared me too. I mean, he is frightening looking. Number 7, Hydrus, Leviathan. I don't really like this one. Class, Leviathan, weight 280 tons, length 280 feet, 85.3 meters. Sigils, 1 major, 3 minor, both versions.
Swag.
As you can hear from the music, Hydrus is a passive Colossus, but it has those spines on its back. You see that light? That is electricity. If you touch it, it will hurt you a lot. This is why it's a good idea to go get fruit before you come to this fight. God damn it, I saw that piece of architecture and it scared me. Again. Yeah. Now, Hydrus, I can't stress it enough. He will not hurt you. Not intentionally. But damn it, this shit scares me. So, what his gimmick is he'll start to, once he gets around you, he'll come up and then his tail will break out of the water and then splash back down. That is your cue to get on his tail and hold on for dear life.
And don't die.
Yes, if you take too long, Hydrus will dive, and your grip gauge or air meter is not big enough to withstand that crap. By the time you resurfaces, you will let go. And if your health is not high enough, and you don't make it back to the surface in time, you will die. I've never died to this Colossus, and even though I've only faced it twice, but
I don't remember ever dying to this Colossus either.
It's just a bitch to get back on him though. And that's why this fight took 22 minutes. Because he took his sweet ass time. So what you want to do is wait, make sure that those barbs are not lit up, and then go stab this little glowing blue-green spot right underneath it. That is its weak point, its minor sigil. You stab that and you disable the electricity in, oh god.
The electricity just kind of made me jump a little bit.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I'm not the only one creeped out by that. So just hold on for dear life. He resurfaces every now and again, and you'll be able to get back up there and go. He has one more left to stab before you can get to the sigil on his head. Unfortunately, he's diving deep now, so I'm not going to be able to make it. So yeah, you can try to kind of climb, but you can't. Because as you're moving, seriously, look at him, he's dicking me over right here. He deliberately stayed right there. He started to come up and then he just went back. And look how deep I am underwater. That shit is scary to me. And
fuck that.
So
I have a fear of being underwater. water, but I have a fear of fucking rain.
Well, heavy rain will do that to you. And the
Like
game
any
will
kind of
too.
rain.
So, I was just fucking with him now because I'm like, screw you.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Because, yeah, I had to do time lapses and I felt I needed to put in how much time passed in between. And I fell off and I'm like, okay, well, whatever, I'll take it. So I'm editing. This is actually a little bit more than 41 seconds. It's probably 3 minutes now, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, this is not the final stretch. I actually still have a bit of time left before the video is over. God damn it, Hydrus.
3 minutes and 5 seconds.
So, there's his head, but unfortunately, he's going to be a bitch about it. Because it took so long for me to get up there in the first place. And he's going to pitch and roll and thrash as much as possible every time you stab him.
Well, he is a passive Colossus, so if there's a strange person stabbing you on top of your head, of course you're going to bitch it out.
Yeah. But the thing that I don't like is that then he, instinctively, out of reflex, survival instinct, he will dive. And that pisses me off because then you can't do anything. And it's also scary as fuck to look at. Thankfully, there's nothing else on the ground, underwater. Yeah, I'm glad that they didn't make him a shark or anything, because that would have been scary as fuck. Seriously.
Oh, fuck that.
Clanker.
John's music would definitely be needed.
Clanker from freaking Banjo-Kazooie is the main reason why I'm like that. For other people, it's Unagi from Super Mario 64. For me, it's Clanker, because that was the game that I played. Instead of beating, there he goes diving again. Come up. See, you can't, you think, okay, you can maybe climb, or you can stab him. He looks like he's moving slow, but he's very huge. He's actually still moving at about, I don't know, 70 or 80 miles per hour.
Something like picture, like, if you're on a plane or something, you
Try
don't feel like you're going fast, but you're moving at fucking, like, 700, 800 miles a freaking second.
Yeah. Now try punching out of the window while you're on the freeway or something. Now if you're driving, though, if you're like the passenger, yeah. No, you're not going to be able to carry as much impact as you wish that you could because of all that wind resistance. They really tried hard with the physics. Okay, I do like this.
Fucking phenomenal. Aww.
I do like this.
That makes me feel bad.
I do like this death sequence though. I actually was considering putting in the M. Bison yes when I stabbed it.
Yes. No. You should have put in the M. Bison, of course.
No, I mean the animated one. Yes! Yes!
After he wins a fight?
Yeah. I haven't actually seen the show as far as I know, but that clip is freaking awesome. Yeah, that kind of sucks. You're just in the water and just
leave you in the fucking water. It's fucking bogus.
I want to know how the hell we get back there.
Maybe they'll explain later.
Nah.
Probably not, though.
That's not like them. But thank God that is over. But the worst is yet to come.
Shadow of the Colossus.